Shalom. Call hello Allah Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh, which means all praises to Yahweh, which is the true name of the Heavenly Father, who you people in the world ignorantly call God, Ba'ashim, in the name of Yahweh, which is the name of the only begotten Son, who you people in the world ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Those are the true names of the Heavenly Father and the Son. Plus, I'm going to give a shout out to the Akim that's pushing and spreading this word throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom to you, who's also uplifting the names Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh. Shalom to you brothers, you Akim. Also, shalom to the Israelite foreigners, the speckled bird, man, woman, child, whose bloodline traces back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, our forefathers. Though you may look like the heathen nations should scatter amongst which the heathen nations are the nations, as you see on this chart right here, starting from 2 on down. Those are the heathen nations. Also, if your seed line, your lineage goes back to these people on this chart through the man, and if your spirit bear witness with this word and this truth, and you can receive it to the speckled bird, man, woman, child, this does apply to you, our Israelites, though you may look like the other nations due to the scattering of these people on this chart right here. Okay? So you're going to have Israelites that look like the other nations due to that. But they're under the curses, their spirit bear witness with this word. Okay? And most importantly, their lineage, of course, goes back to these tribes right here through the man. Shalom to the few Aqua for you sisters that do listen and learn. Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel, wherever you may be scattered throughout the four corners of the earth where this word is going out to. Shalom to you as well. To you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you could bond, consist, and make up the 12 tribes of Israel. You are the Hebrew Israelites, the chosen people of the Most High Yahweh and His only begotten Son, you ignorantly called Jesus Christ, Yahweh Shah, once again. And I got a clip going into the state of emergency, you know. So I'm going to play this clip.
Just the last hour.
A state of emergency declared and recommending that large gatherings, including conferences and conventions, be postponed or canceled. So does that leave events like Caps or Wizards games and the upcoming Cherry Blossom Festival now in limbo? Fox 5's Tisha Lewis live at the Wilson Building in Northwest, where Mayor Bowser just declared that state of emergency. Tisha?
Well, that is correct. She declared a state of emergency and also a public health emergency here inside the Wilson Building. And we did ask her that question, Marina and Jim, specifically. Are we talking about canceling the Cherry Blossom Festival or even the Wizards and Caps games? And here's what she had to say. Take a listen.
The Cherry Blossom Festival largely happens outside of the dates that we've mentioned, and at the end of March 31st, we will be able to make an announcement about any events scheduled in April.
All right, and that was D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser. So basically, we still don't know if the Cherry Blossom Festival is in jeopardy or if it's on, but they are urging everyone to avoid mass gatherings. That's 1,000 people or more, and really try to get a hold of what is now declared a pandemic in terms of the coronavirus. We do know that there are 10 confirmed cases in the district. They even handed out some literature about how to stop the spread of germs, and also it's in several different languages. They also detail the district's plan for public schools should they have to go to distance learning, and obviously the indefinite postponement of the St. Patrick's Parade. The mayor actually even giving a personal story about her 81-year-old mother who was supposed to go to the theater last night and opted not to go to the theater, but the mayor going on to say that she is grocery shopping and kind of continuing with her daily activities. Obviously, we were able to speak with some folks over at the Tidal Basin about all of this, and the people we spoke with said that they are choosing to not come just to be safe, rather to be safe than sorry.
There it is. So, once again, another, city that's declared not bankruptcy, but a state of emergency. So, what is a state of emergency, right? I'm going to go into that, right? This is, another coronavirus is in Michigan. I ain't see that. Let me see. Right? State of emergency. A state of emergency is a situation in which a government is empowered to perform actions or impose policies that it would normally not be permitted to undertake. A government can declare such a state during a disaster, civil unrest, or armed conflict. And right now, this is a disaster. Okay? The Lord is sending these plagues, upon Egypt, okay, as he did before, okay, like it says in Second Ezra, the 15th chapter, okay, and the 14th verse, not 14th verse, the first, Second Ezra, the 15th chapter, the first verse on down, okay, so this what you're witnessing right now, okay, is what the beginning of Jacob's trouble, okay. This is Jeremiah 30, right, and 5. For thus said the 4, and these are the words that the Lord spake concerning Israel and concerning Judah. For thus said the Lord, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. Ask ye now, see what a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned to paleness. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Okay, this is what we're in. We're in the beginning of sorrows, like the scriptures say. We're in what? The beginning of Jacob's trouble. Okay? All these are things within Jacob's trouble. Okay? In the state of emergency, they now have power, to implement laws. Okay? Like I said, to do what they wouldn't normally do. Okay? For instance, like cutting off, public, certain public events, like she said. Okay, like these sports, the NBA, they suspended that, which I'm going to do a video on that. Okay, somebody had the coronavirus in the NBA. He was a Utah Jazz player. I forgot the name, but they're shutting down, a lot of public events where there's a large gathering of people, and a lot of the things that they're shutting down is what is causing a lot of money loss. Okay. But it's showing you that they're willing, the actions that they're taking, okay? Because you still have people out there that believe that this is just a flu, okay? If it was just a flu, then why are they taking the actions that they're doing? Why people that you wouldn't expect to get the virus or the flu, so-called, right? Why are they getting it now, okay? It's anybody out there, why? Okay? But this is the time of Jacob's trouble. This is what we've been warning you about, right? Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah. He said that this was going to come, okay? This is Revelations 12 and 12. It says, therefore rejoice ye heavens and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil, which the devil in this verse is talking about a physical man, okay? The physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan. Because if you go into devil, it means to what? It means to deceive, okay? A slanderer. And who's deceived the whole earth? The wicked, which the wicked, according to the scriptures, is the nation of Edom, which the nation of Edom on the planet today are the so-called white man, woman, and child. They're the Edomites, okay? And this is the last empire, which is their ruling, okay? The fourth beast, the revised Roman Empire, according to the book of Daniel, that will be ruling, okay? That will rise and fall, and will what? In the times that they're falling, okay? And he knows, let me keep reading it, is come down onto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. And this is what you're seeing. You're seeing these elites, really the Lord putting the spirit on these elites, who are also Edomites, to anybody who's new, okay? To what? To basically, destroy this economy, the world economy, okay? To make everybody sick, just so they could what? Implement martial law, okay? And also, what comes with martial law comes the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, according to Revelations 13 and 16. This is the game plan. The game plan is to push the new world order, because they know that they have a short time. You don't think they feel the vibration of Yahweh Shema Shah on the planet Earth right now? You don't think they feel, okay, then you don't think they see the Israelites, which is you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, waking up to who you are and to who they are? You don't think they know that the masses of these people are finding out, a lot of these secret, for one, about them, the so-called Illuminati, okay? You don't think a lot of people find out that they, they're behind the scenes running everything, that they have all these different, underground corporations just doing straight wickedness. They know that now. They know the cat's out the bag now. So now they just gonna come down with great wrath. Now they're not hiding what they're trying to do. Okay? And martial law is one of the main things they're gonna do, because they have to, they know you people, you're gonna put up a fight. Okay? This is 2nd Ezra 15. I'm gonna get straight to the point, right? Salakia, right? Sorry, it might sound, a little bit weird. I had some dental work done in my mouth yesterday, so it might sound a little bit weird due to that. Just to put that out there, it might sound quiet and everything, right? Okay. All right, this is 2nd Ezra, right? 15 and 17. It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able to. You're seeing that now. Okay? Going back to the video here. Let me just take this off. It's in the way. Right? Going to the video here. Look at all these cities that's declaring state of emergencies. New York. Okay? They're talking about getting the National Guard involved. Okay? DC's one of them. Miami. Okay? Cincinnati, Ohio, which that one I didn't even know. North Carolina, Massachusetts, basically Boston, the whole Massachusetts, if not really, right? Arizona, they just declared an emergency. Let me see. It says Polis, Broward, which is, I believe, in Miami, in Florida, the county within Florida. Okay, so you're seeing all these states of emergencies, and pretty soon, I believe Michigan, they're gonna, come up and declare a state of emergency. As you just saw when I was doing that, scrolling down, looking at state of emergency, it just said they was on the second positive coronavirus victim. Okay, so eventually they're gonna come up and declare a state of emergency, and what that's doing is them basically gonna give them the power to what? Declare martial law. Let me read again. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. You've seen it now once again with all these events being canceled. They canceled Coachella, okay? They canceled just all these events. They're shutting schools down, universities down, and now you over in Ohio, you had people rioting. It was a party at first, but then it turned to a riot when they found out that they couldn't go back into the campus. That they was shut out the campus, and they was told to, return or go home. Okay? And a lot of those people didn't have anywhere to go at the time. Okay? So this is what's happening. Okay? We warned that this was going to happen. Now it's coming to pass. At the end it shall speak, as it says in the book of Habakkuk. Okay? It's speaking now. Okay? For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid, man. Okay? This is why this is happening. Because you people, you're prideful. Okay? You don't reverence a higher power. You are self-willed. Okay? You're wicked. You do whatever you want. You have that YOLO spirit on you. Okay? You're just prideful, period, man. Okay? Nobody can tell you nothing, starting with the Edomites on down to the majority of you Israelites. So the Lord is bringing this down, man. Because a lot of you people, you turn to these different, these sports or, these different events that go on yearly within this kingdom. Because it's bread and circuses. It takes you, it takes your mind off of reality. But the Lord's getting ready to make you people deal with reality. Okay? This is 2nd Ezra 16. Right? And 71. They shall be like madmen, sparing none. Who? The martial law troops. Okay? but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. Okay? And who fears the Lord? The nation of Israel do. But on this side is only the elect. Okay? This is gonna be the time when Esau, he's gonna really try to come after us, and he's gonna use these troops. But he's getting into, you see him smoothly putting things into play. He's gonna implement martial law, saying, well, we gotta implement medical martial law, because of this plague, this pestilence that's now they declared a pandemic yesterday. Okay? Meaning it's all over the world now. Okay? So now they're gonna say, well, we have to implement martial law, due to this pandemic. But let me get a scripture real quick, then I'm gonna come back. Okay, but really, they're doing it to come down with wrath because they know this is the end for them. These Edomites, starting with these elite banking families, know that once they go down after this, that's it. Okay, they doing 1,000 years of slavery. Then they're gonna be the only nation of people annihilated. You Edomites. Okay, the elites know that, so they're gonna try to fight tooth and nail. Okay, even if that means exterminating a majority of people, but they really want to exterminate who? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. They've been trying to do it, but this one last time, they're gonna really push for it. You're gonna really know that they never liked you. Okay, because you still have our people that they still want to be, they still want to be joined together with these Edomites, but they're going to show you who they really are in these times we in. This 2 Corinthians 2:11, lest Satan, once again his physical counterpart, the Edomites, should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Because that's what they want to do. They want to come after us. Okay? And that's a perfect way to use this virus, okay, as a scapegoat to, implement, martial law, basically, to shut down these cities. Okay? Look at Italy. They shut that place down. What are the people doing? They're uproaring, man. People are setting shit on fire over there, rioting. Okay? Because they've been so conditioned and so used to being able to walk freely and do whatever they want. They can't do that no more. Now you're stripped of that. Okay? Now you're stripped of your so-called liberty. Okay? Well, they can't do that. That's against the Constitution. Well, it don't matter. Okay? The Constitution, okay, really applied, for these, it was really for these, liberty is really for the elites, man. That's who liberty really is for. You people are just, to these elites, nothing but sheeple. Okay? That's all the masses is to them. Okay? So let me read it again. They shall be like this, 2 Ezra 16:71. For they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Okay? So this is a negative for you so-called doomsday preppers out there. Because you have people buying hand sanitizer, people buying water, and mainly toilet paper. Okay? They're stocking up, period. But the real negative, what you don't understand is you can't carnally prep for Jacob's trouble. This is the Lord's judgment, okay, for sinners, basically. Okay? This is what it is, man. Okay? But these troops, when they come down, they're gonna have complete control, okay? So you buck up against them or you don't do what they say, they're gonna kill on sight, man. That's what's gonna happen. Just like you see in these movies. Like the movie, a good movie that comes to mind is Bushwick. With the wrestler Batista on it. Okay, that took place in Brooklyn. They was in Brooklyn, and the martial law troops, they were just kicking in people's doors and they was just killing people on sight. That's what it's gonna be like. Okay? And all this doomsday prepping that you people are doing, that you think, you ahead of the people that's not taking advantage of prepping right now, you still gonna get caught up too. Because these troops gonna come in your house, and when they see all these things that you prepped up, all this food, this water, this other supply that you have, to get around it, okay? They're gonna take all that, and they're gonna kill you. You got kids and a wife, they're gonna rape your wife. They're gonna do whatever they do to your kids. That's just what's gonna happen. Okay, it might sound harsh, but it's just what's getting ready to happen. Okay? So all you doomsday preppers, all you're doing is you're setting yourself up for death. Okay? Plus, you're gonna have people kicking your door, your neighbors, even family members that's gonna betray you in that time. They're gonna kick your door in, okay? And if they see you got something that they don't have, they're gonna kill you for it. Okay? So the only way, let me keep going. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. Okay? So that's when the Lord's elect is gonna be known who the elect is. Okay? When all this comes down, when this come completely in, okay? That's who's gonna be, because right now we don't know who's the elect. I don't know. Now I believe I'm of the elect, but does that mean I'm of the elect? Of course not. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. But we're getting into them times where it's gonna be obvious who is who. Okay? Hey yo, my beloved, said the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah. Behold, the days of trouble are at hand. Behold, I will deliver you from the same. Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for Yahweh is your guide, and the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts, said the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah. Let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift up themselves. So, if you are the elect, okay, the Lord, okay, is gonna protect you, okay, in these times. Okay, he's gonna be your guide in these times. Just like when I always bring it up, which is a good movie. If you haven't watched it, you should see it. It's pretty old now, but it's the Book of Eli with Denzel Washington. That's a perfect example what the Lord's gonna do for his men in that time. Okay. Also, you got the great multitude, the 1/3, the men, women, and children that believe he's gonna protect you as well. Okay. But this is what's coming. Okay, the Lord's gonna lift them when they try to do this, because this is all this is for. Esau coming down with wrath, basically him trying to stop, what's about to happen, manifest destiny, basically. Okay, the Lord's gonna protect his elect. He's gonna guide them. He's gonna lift the standard up. Okay, so that's it. Yahweh Ratizah, this was edifying. Call her Lord La Yahweh by Shema Shah. Shalom to the elect. Baba Gasha, Abba Babo, Abba Babo, Abba Ha Ayabia, Abba Ha Ayabia. Shalom to the elect once again.